Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of AFC Northerners. Back in
4 weeks down.
Starting down the line.
Sam Schneider repping the Bengals in LA.
Dave Green, Browns guy.
Jan David Sutar, Ravens.
Chris Atkins, Steelers guy.
Oh, he's so depressed. Who's a sad guy? By the way, I think you owe me something. I think you owe me the jersey because didn't you say 16-9 last week?
Oh boy,
Wasn't that what I said? Yeah, you said 16-9.
Well, he was right that there were field goals.
It's true. We did win by a field goal.
I didn't think you guys were serious.
No, it's okay. It'll be right here, safe and sound for you. All right, guys. So we're gonna start off down the line, hitting off with the Bengals.
Bengals are 4-0, baby. We sacked Alex Smith 5 times.
Yeah.
Andy Dalton was pinpoint, just dropping dimes all over the place. And we really manhandled the Chiefs' defensive backfield. And our defensive front was all up in Alex Smith's grill all day long. A lot of people are missing this. The final score was 36-21, but the Chiefs never found the end zone. That's 7 field goals.
They kicked 7 field goals.
7 field goals. Don't cream your jeans down there, Chris. It's actually possible.
Can we talk to this guy?
So anyway, like I said, all phases of the game came together. Secondary is a little bit banged up right now. It doesn't look like anybody's going to miss time. But Drake Kirkpatrick is not playing well. So for the second week in a row, the first was Steve Smith. Yeah. This week, Jeremy Maclin just ate us alive. He had something like 10 catches for 165 yards. So, coming into the next game, that's something we definitely got to shore up. But for now, 4-0.
Nice.
Congrats. On to the Browns.
1-3, and we looked competitive. McCown didn't look that bad. He had moments he didn't pick up the blitz, alignment packages, that type of stuff. He missed a few different times, but 32 of 41, 356 with 2 TDs, no picks, 78% quarterback rating.
Looked pretty good under pressure, too.
He looked good under pressure. The running back showed up like I asked for last week. Defense didn't show up like I thought I asked for last week.
You guys have a defense?
Apparently not.
Well, they say we have a defense. We put guys out there. I don't know. I honestly, I don't know how hard it is. Offsides is the stupidest penalty in the world. All you have to do is this and watch for the ball to be snapped. How hard is it to do that? We could have had overtime and maybe have won. Oh well.
You should send this to the Browns.
I hope they watch
it.
I hope they watch it too. Freaking, I think I'm doing a better job than Mike Patton at this point. Or maybe Jim O'Neill. I don't know. You can't blitz that much, though. It worked out perfect at the beginning, but you got to mix that shit up.
Yeah. Well, we can always give you Jim Harrison's kids like an achievement trophy.
Yeah, for showing up.
Gold ribbon, blue ribbon. Take it. Why not?
All right, moving on to the Ravens Steelers. No, we're talking about the Ravens Steelers. Honestly, what a horrible freaking game.
Dumpster fire.
God.
Total dumpster fire.
Okay, so here's some interesting things for me. One, the lack of penalty flags that were flown. There was literally, I think there were, I want to say there was less than 15 or less than 12 penalty flags thrown the entire game. There was hardly any, and there was I don't think there was one pass interference call. So the refs were like, "What happened?" And there was clearly sometimes
let them play
on both sides. Our O-line. God, man, you guys got to shape up. There were a ton of blitzes from the Steelers. We were blitzed and blitzed and blitzed and blitzed. Honestly, fundamentals were a big thing for us. Marlon Brown needs to learn how to catch balls. Our defense couldn't hold Bell like 60% of the time. So we got to up our run defense. The matchups on the defensive coordinator end weren't particularly amazing. I still don't understand it. Was good to see, Campanaro get a touchdown in the first. It was horrible to see him later go out. Steve Smith is out.
Campanero's done for the season.
Campanaro is, he's potentially done for the season. So it's really we're losing way too many of our wide receivers. We're literally bringing in anybody available.
Chris Givens last week.
Yeah, Givens is in now for our next game, but
where's Terrell Pryor when you need him for crying out loud?
I am literally I am hitting up the Baltimore Ravens at Twitter every single day saying, "Can we bring back Torian Q? Can we bring back Torian Q?" I mean,
They probably won out of San Francisco.
Yeah. Exactly. Bring
Yikes.
home our boys. I will say as well that really, I mean, Steelers handed it to us on a silver platter. Like, you guys, on so many occasions, you guys could have won that game.
Poor Josh Scobie.
Yeah.
Poor Josh Scobie.
And Scobie is now gone, so I would like to do the...
Poor guy.
Poor guy. Anyway, that's my take. Ravens, Steelers. Go Ravens. Moving on to Steelers.
All right. First, true story. Terrell Pryor put up one of the greatest ass whoopings against my high school that I've ever seen in my life. I mean, he was a freak of nature. So
there you go. See, you should get Terrell
Yeah,
Pryor.
right?
23-20. I mean, we were winning for almost 40 minutes here in this game.
Yeah.
And you guys just wouldn't accept the game we tried to give to you. So we let you get into overtime, had the ball, still didn't kick it in overtime when we had the chance.
Didn't give it to Le'Veon Bell.
No, won the
twice
fourth
on
one.
4th and 1.
That's ridiculous.
I don't know about
was
you, Dave,
really
but I was sitting there
questioning the
praying for
play
a tie.
calling there.
Yeah, big time.
I mean, the throw that Vic had there in overtime, where, like you said, 4th and 1. I mean, you got a fresh Le'Veon Bell. Give him the ball.
Give him the ball.
Give him the ball.
That made no sense to me.
Vic did earn his check though, and he had a good game. Forsett, excuse me.
Yeah.
Absolutely diced us.
Dude,
150 yards
I was
against
so
that
happy
Steelers
watching it.
season.
It was like watching the sheriff back in town. It was so great.
Absolutely diced us. Second most against a Tomlin coach defense.
Really?
No.
Interesting
Yeah.
stat.
Scobie, as you said, Scobie snacks on out of there.
He's gone.
He's gone.
The guy's got to live with that now. Like, seriously, can somebody give him a chance to make that up? Like, let's not let
No,
him
he's
stop
the
done.
Jacksonville
He is
Jaguars.
not getting
Yeah.
another chance. He is done.
Yeah, I think that literally it's take him out to the pasture and shoot him in the head at this point.
Right.
So the one thing I did take away from that is it was your typical Steelers-Ravens game.
Yeah.
Decided by 3 points or less, this was the 15th 3-point game between the two of us since 2002.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's incredible.
Yeah, so that's the thing. It's like that's what everybody loves about that rivalry. Well, what you and I love about that rivalry is it's always close. It's always tight. The gods of football love that rivalry.
I've been to a couple Steeler games in Baltimore. I've got to say, I mean, it's awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome atmosphere. You got to be there.
All right. Starting on to next week's games.
Cincinnati Bengals are hosting the Seattle Seahawks, who, as always, their defense is ranked number 2 so far this season. They're having a little bit of an issue on the offensive front. Their offensive line is bad.
Yeah, very bad.
After we sacked Alex Smith 5 times last week, all it took was one more game on Monday night for Russell Wilson to become the most sacked quarterback in the league.
He is on pace to break Tim Couch's record of most sacks in a season.
Which
in the
is
NFL.
crazy, because they've never had
How
that
many?
issue.
What's the record on that?
78, and they've got Russell Wilson. I believe
78?
that's 77 sacks for the season. Yeah.
That's crazy talk.
After them being a Super Bowl team last year, that's really wow.
Most importantly, the Bengals are trying to do something that no one on this couch has done since the advent of the AFC North in 2012, which is start off 5-0. Nobody's done it. Steelers haven't done it. Ravens haven't done it. So we get a chance at that. It's going to be a tough game. I think there's going to be a lot of 3-and-outs early, and that it could turn into a gunslinging affair late. I see the Bengals coming out on top like 2016.
Andy Dalton is damn near perfect in 1 o'clock games for like the last 3 seasons.
I love
Just
that you
a
know
note.
this.
Like, just a note.
I know this. Cincinnati knows this.
That's crazy.
It's
I'm a
those,
Browns fan.
It's
I know
those
this.
8 o'clock
That's what
games that we
I'm
start to worry about.
I mean, you guys are on a roll. But wait, what's your playoff record? Oh, that's right. 0 for 9.
Don't be picking on daytime Dalton.
Daytime Dalton.
Look, he's 0-4 in the playoffs, but the fact of the matter is, there are any number of teams in this league. If you said, we'll give you a rookie quarterback, you're going to go for playoffs 4 straight years, half the teams in this league will be like, bring it. We'll take it.
Yeah, I gotta give you that. He's looking good. Red Rock is doing really well.
Very true.
Moving on to Browns and Ravens.
Browns, Ravens in Baltimore.
Somebody's losing a jersey next week.
Yeah.
God, I hope it ain't me. No, seriously though, key to the game is the Browns give up 406 yards a contest. We're dead last in the NFL. We can't stop the fucking run. Forsett, as was noted earlier, freaking torched Pittsburgh earlier. That's going to be the key right there. Can we stop the run? Because they don't have any wide receivers, so our secondary should be all right.
Is Hayden back for this game?
Yeah.
Okay.
Should be.
Yeah.
Should be. Interesting stat about it all. Baltimore's won 13 of the last 14, and they're 24-8 all time against the Browns. So it doesn't bode well, but this very well could be a trap game here for Baltimore. Looking to get out of the basement for them.
Coming off a big
division win. 10 days to prepare. You would think that Baltimore has a chance. We'll see.
Prediction?
I'm going to go 21-17 Cleveland. They're going to pull it out late.
Okay. I am going to go with what Ike Taylor on earlier today. I was watching an interview with whatever. He was choosing Cleveland Browns or Baltimore Ravens. And he said, Baltimore. I hate myself for saying it, but Baltimore is a really painful thing. And here's why. You guys have no defense. I think that, like, literally, you're right. We have no wide receivers. So we run. And Justin Forsett, Taliaferro, it's going to be a Swiss cheese game.
If we jam the box on you guys, because you can't throw the ball, that should give us a chance. McCown didn't look that bad. The offense didn't look that bad.
No, your offense is good.
The defense did.
I think it's going to be your defense that loses the game.
It's crazy that we're saying this because at the beginning of the season it was complete opposite.
It's complete opposite.
Everybody was like,
Exactly. I know. That's the thing.
Great defense.
That's hilarious.
But the offense is a question mark.
So here's the thing for me. Here's the keys for me in this game. One is it's like basically really utilizing slot receivers in this because I think that's going to be that's where they go. If there's a long bomb in this game, if there's more than one long bomb in this game, I'm going to be really surprised. I think it's all going to be about short plays, runs, etc. I think the other thing is our secondary is, hopefully they've shaped up. They looked a lot better in the last game. There were some mismatches here and there. If they can clean that up, I think that we can hold you guys against all of those points that you guys have been scoring because you guys look good on that offense. I am going to say that it's going to be 27-21 Ravens.
There you go.
All right. So moving on to Steelers, what's up yours?
So Monday.
What's up yours?
Think about that for a second.
Baltimore still.
So Monday night.
Remove Justin Tucker's foot from your ass.
Monday night, my boys come out here to California to see the San Diego Chargers.
Yeah.
Who are not doing too bad right now.
No, they just beat the Browns.
Yeah, they did beat the Browns, but they kind
that's a
of eked
Super
it
Bowl
out
victory
there.
right there.
They eked it out there, which makes me feel good. I mean, definitely didn't earn any style points in that game, so we'll go out there and see what's going to happen. For me, the story of this game are the two returning starters on offense, and that's Martavis Bryant for the Steelers, who, in my opinion, he is an awesome wide receiver.
Yeah.
He's already being picked as a fantasy sleeper, so if he's available in your league, I highly advise you go out there and get him.
Been gone for weeks. Everybody.
Yeah, he was getting
He's been
drafted.
out the first 4 games.
Yeah.
And
So
for
he's fresh.
on the other side of the ball, the Chargers have a fresh Antonio Gates coming back off suspension. And I'm sure Phil Rivers will be looking for him any way he can. Same with Vic looking for Bryant. I think it'll be interesting to see if Vic's actually going to go down the field to these guys, which is kind of their thing. I mean, Bryant and Brown both, they're deep threats. Throw the ball down the field to these guys.
I think Vic's got to get Miller involved. Miller didn't do anything.
Yeah, Heath was like, I really didn't see
2
anything
targets
of him.
and 1 catch for what?
The Suns,
2 yards.
The Suns maybe setting on Heath,
But
but he hasn't.
I wonder personally if that's because he's a left-handed thrower. I mean, if that's like if they still are trying to figure out that offense to tick in with Heath Miller.
That's why it's big that they had 10 days to go through this.
Exactly.
Or hell, almost 11 because it's a Monday night game.
Yeah,
Right?
exactly. So.
The one thing I will say about the Chargers is I am absolutely terrified of Melvin Gordon this week. I mean, after last week with Forsett, I think Gordon is the future there. I thought he was awesome at Wisconsin. A little afraid there. Hopefully, Shazer, I'm not sure if he'll be in this week. He's still injured.
Yeah.
But we've got to stop those guys on the run first. I'm not too afraid of them throwing over the top. But I think the Steelers are going to take this one 28-25 if we can stop Melvin Gordon.
28-25. All
I
right.
can see that.
Yeah, I can actually see that. All right, guys. Well, that is it for us here at AFC Northerners. We'll be back again next Thursday at noon. Come hang out with us. Where are you going to be at for the Bengals game?
You can find us any social media platform at Bengals West. We'll be at Five Line Tavern in Eagle Rock.
Where are you going to be? At home?
Probably
Working.
at home or working. I don't quite remember, but I'm going to try to do my best to troll on Twitter and on Facebook.
He was in San Diego on Sunday, so he's still a little hazy.
Yeah.
Very hazy.
I'm going to be at Happy Endings over in Hollywood. It's with the rest of the West Wing, big Ravens group. Come on, hang out with us as well. And what about you?
I'll be at the garage in Culver City.
There you go. All right, guys. Well, we're going to sign off here as we always do with the same of Fuck the Patriots. Have a good one. See you next time.